gladly cast AssButt versus BWiz. I love the Ass. I love AssButt's name. I'm a big Supernatural fan. Oh, here we go. We're going to spectate BWiz versus AssButt. And we are starting now. It looks like it's going to be Persians versus Sarkans. Or Saracens? Saracens is how you pronounce it. It's been a long day, folks. I get up for work at like 4:50 in the morning, uh, and it is 7 p.m. here right now, and I've yet to take a nap. Uh, so this should be rather exciting. Right now, I'm working on getting my degree in electrical engineering, and I'm at a summer internship. Um, so get up nice and early, but I also get home nice and early too. All right, all right. So BWiz is the Saracens, and AssButt is the Persians. Both of them going for their two houses right away. And we are not seeing scouting from AssButt. Okay, now we're seeing some scouting. I'd like to see them scouting with their sheep a little bit. But that's okay if they just want to leave them there too. We see a pretty weird looking Arabia map. We got a lot of hills over in this corner, and then the entire rest of the map is flat. All the area between the two, except for this one little hill, is flat. But look at all the mountains over here. That's very weird. This is a weird Arabia map. But you know what? It's not bad. Both of them can easily wall. AssButt's sheep are all in one place next to one of his boar. BWiz's boars are both right there. I mean, this is the kind of Arabia map that I would love to play myself. I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a pain to wall, but I mean, it's not bad. This is not bad at all. Yeah. I mean, I like this. I like this quite a bit. We're seeing 99 villagers, but we also see that AssButt. Okay, no, we're good. They both got 3 on wood so far. Let's see where we're going from here. So, if I had to say, obviously BWiz's Saracens is going to go archers. There's no question there. He's got his 4 on wood. Are we going to see from the Persians maybe a scout rush? He's just found all of his deer, or all of his sheep. We see 4 on wood, so maybe he's also going for scouts. He's definitely going for his first boar lure. Meanwhile, we have BWiz making some house walls. He has yet to find these sheep, but it looks like his scout is... Oh, no, the scout is going to miss these sheep. He's just going to miss them. He's going to lure his boar. I don't like the timing on it. Oh, he did find the sheep, but he's going to miss the timing on his boar, and hopefully he backs up a little bit, and he's going to back up and take it under his CC. I like that. I very much like that. He could have timed it better, but it's better than taking his boar out here. But BWiz is also idling his TC pretty heavily here, and we're going to see that make a difference pretty soon. He quickly dropped the food off from his boar. But, oh, actually, is AssButt idling too? AssButt is also idling. He waited a little bit longer, so at this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that BWiz didn't have the right timing on his boar pole. They both still have the same amount of villagers. That's, it was a mistake on both of their parts, but it worked out, so who am I to say anything? Alright, looks like we're going to have 5 on berries. What he needs to be doing is sending another one to take this boar. We're starting to see some house walls from AssButt. AssButt has taken his second boar. I don't like that he decided to take it with a laden villager. That's just going to cause unnecessary damage, as we can see here. He's going to hide her and then take this boar, but I mean, he didn't have to take all this damage on his vills while he did it. I do, though, like that AssButt is scouting his opponent's base. He's starting to look around, trying to find his opponent's base. Bwiz has not done that yet, but he has explored a significant area around his own base, which is forgivable. Um, so AssButt has now found his opponent. So if we're going to go back to all visible, he knows the TC's there. Oh, he's going to stop. That's going to cost him a little bit. And he's just going to come back. Is he looking for weak vills? He might be just hanging around looking for weak vills. Nope, he's just going to run away. It looks like he's got some waypoints set. This might be auto scout. And Bwiz is going to bring his scout in, and he's going to score a couple of hits. And this scout's already weakened by the TC fire. This board position isn't my favorite. Just as a side note. Oh, he's going to get the hill bonus, though. And we see some microing of the scouts here. This is about the most exciting thing that can happen in Dark Age, besides maybe a drush. But we're going to see it go quickly apart. Okay, so AssButt is on his way to Feudal Age, while Bwiz here gets Loom and maybe goes up soon. Yep, Bwiz is also on his way up, but we are going to see a Man-at-Arms rush, I'm guessing, from the Persian player AssButt. I love saying that. Great name. Big Supernatural fan. However, okay, he's not walled enough. AssButt knows he's not walled enough to block this drush, so he needs to get in there as soon as he gets his third. As soon as he gets his third militiaman, these need to go in immediately before Bwiz can get himself full walled. Yeah, some sweet scout on scout action. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're all about here at DemonLlama's channel. Oh, this is gonna be a long wall. That's gonna be hard to finish. All right, so these militiamen could take out this villager, and we're seeing the start of the even more exciting action of drushes. And are we seeing Man-at-Arms coming in? We are not seeing Man-at-Arms coming in from AssButt. No, there's still militiamen at this point. He's not getting... He's getting double bit axe. Now he's getting Men-at-Arms. He might be trying to disrupt the woodline here. This Vil, I guess maybe that was a misclick, or maybe she was trying to wall over here. But yeah, he's only just getting Men-at-Arms. He is getting Horse Collar now. If he's not paying enough attention, he could be drawn into TC fire. But I think the most important bit was that his drush was very, very successful. He got these Vils off their woodline. And now now Bwiz has only got 3 on wood. And he's just built a series of very expensive walls. If we look at Bwiz real quick, we look at all the walls. That's a lot of wood that Bwiz just spent on walling. And now he's only got 5 on wood. Ooh, this could be bad. Not Schwim, sorry. I just came back from casting Schwim's game. But AssButt, buddy, you're going to lose some Men-at-Arms. You're going to do some damage. That's good. But if you're not careful, you're going to lose your Men-at-Arms here. Now we're seeing archers from Bwiz, and if he can get enough of them, if he can lure the Men-at-Arms into the TC fire, there's no villagers in the TC, so it's not going to fire arrows. If he can lure these long enough, he can clean this up. And we're not seeing any immediate farther aggression from AssButt. AssButt is getting Wheelbarrow at 13 minutes. Wouldn't be my personal choice. But we see Bwiz now he decided to grab his deer. Not a bad choice given where his berries were located in relation to his deer. However, he could have pulled this deer in with his scouts a little bit. That's just not hitting me as super efficient. And he needs to finish this wall. He needs to finish this wall and then wall to here. All of this wall could have been here, and he would have been fine. But now he's got not 1 but 2 holes. We are going to see a little bit of early archer aggression from Bwiz, but I don't think he has fletching yet. He's getting double bit axe and wheelbarrow. So you don't necessarily need wheelbarrow this early, guys. But both players have grabbed wheelbarrow. It is what it is. At this point, that technically constitutes a lame right there. He did attack one of AssButt's deer. I guess that, yeah, that technically constitutes a lame as far as I'm aware. We'll see if either of the players want to press it later. Because that could result in an admin win for AssButt. It is explicitly stated that you will not kill your opponent's deer. And Bwiz just did it. Now he can get some damage on these archers, on these villagers here on gold. My guess is it was probably a misclick, or perhaps he just forgot about the rule. But these archers are about to die. So another thing that I've been seeing a lot of in this tournament, and I'm just as guilty of it as anyone else, attacking buildings. Attacking buildings is fine when you have units that can, damage the buildings. If you have 4 archers, okay, we're seeing some skirms from Bwiz. They're going to probably clean up these archers. But if you've got 4 archers, don't bother attacking buildings. It's just not going to do anything. And even if you do manage to make it through a palisade, you can easily house wall that palisade before you can do anything about it. And the thing about attacking buildings is that you're just not going to... when you attack these buildings, right, you're not attacking anything else. And on top of that, you're focused down on this building. So when these archers come back, you're not going to immediately attack them. Now, what AssButt hasn't realized yet is there's a big hole right here in the back of Bwiz's base. I mean, this wall is already pretty hard to defend. And Bwiz is about to find that out. But AssButt can just go right in here. And I'm pretty sure AssButt... No, he has not found this yet. He sees these walls, so I think he just assumes that this side is all covered up. But that could be big deal later on. I think these archers are maybe going to get cleaned up by this skirm archer combination if Bwiz pays attention to it. I don't think that's going to be a big problem. And looking at villager count, it's not the worst it could be for 20 minutes in. We've got Bwiz at 37 and AssButt at 39. That's, a couple vill difference. And what is with these guys with leaving holes in their walls? These guys walled the hell out of the fronts of their bases. We've got, looks like an idle vill here that was maybe planning on walling. But we've got a hole here, and a hole here, and a hole here. And I don't know if it's bad scouting. Let's see. We've got scouting here. It's just bad scouting. I mean, if either player noticed the holes in the other player's base, Bwiz wouldn't have to sit here attacking this house. Bwiz can easily go around either side and just go straight in. I mean, neither of these sides is walled. Does AssButt even have this area scouted? Yeah, AssButt knows there's a hole here. AssButt knows there's a hole here and here. But he's not doing anything about it. We've got Bwiz. Bwiz has maybe realized it at this point. Nope, he's gonna go attack probably the palisade gate. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Attack the archer, or attack the villagers. Get him off gold. That's what you need to be doing. We're gonna see these archers taking some hits from this bear. Oh no. Aw. Oh, why? He wasn't bothering anybody. Rip. F's in the chat. Yeah, so AssButt made smaller walls instead of going all the way. Yeah. So you're right there, PK. He did make smaller walls. It didn't seem to do him much good because he is losing some to these archers here. But he's done the damage he needs to do, and now he's gonna get out. Okay, so archers are again with the holes. So it looks like instead of walling all the way to the edge of the map, which would have been my personal ask, He's gonna leave these holes.
سلام.
And he's still gonna leave these holes. Even though his villager just walked through, he's gonna leave these holes. And I think he's more concerned about fixing this area than he is about making sure there's no holes here. Because there's a big freaking hole here. And now B-Wiz can just come in from either side. B-Wiz, of course, has retreated. And I guess he's patrolling, probably, with these, yeah, he's patrolling with these skirms. And again, we're still pretty even. We have both players in Castle Age. We're seeing some knight production. Oh man, that bear's death, that still just makes me sad. He wasn't hurting nobody. And look, now his brother's over here, all alone. Sad. He's got a little friend over here, maybe. All right, we're seeing plenty of knights, and we're even seeing some camels coming in from B-Wiz. We're seeing knights, handcart, husbandry, forging, armor. We're seeing all the upgrades coming in from AssButt. How are we doing with B-Wiz? B-Wiz is getting bow saw, and he's just making military. He's making camels. He's making knights. This could win him the game. He brings these knights in, and these house walls aren't going to matter much. Oh, pay attention, B-Wiz. Okay. These skirms need to go in. These skirms need to go in. You're already committed. You're committed. You need to go in. Where are your camels and knights and everything that you were just making? Okay, you're all in at this point, bud. Don't get distracted. Don't let this army take you out. Again, this is why you don't attack houses. You're not getting through. You're not getting through there. But I know a big hole. I know a big hole sitting in the back of AssButt's base. Ooh, that didn't sound right. Big hole in the back of AssButt. Oh, and there's another hole. There's another hole even closer to the front. AssButt, my man. You're letting this happen. Okay, again, we're seeing all of this military sitting back here. All this military sitting back here. And you're attacking the houses over here. At least look for weak spots. At least look for palisades, holes, you know, places where you can go in. I can't tell if that might be a hole. I don't think that's a hole, but I mean, he could get in there. Don't just sit your units back here. Do something with them. If you're gonna have them forward, you need to be doing something with them, keeping the pressure on. And okay, he's going forward a little bit. Can he not see? He hasn't scouted this yet, but he sees the palisade walls. He's going to attack the palisade walls. We're good. He's doing something. Now, AssButt, all he needs is to bring one villager over and make a house. Make a house. He's gonna choose to let them in and hope that his camels are better than B-Wiz's camels. Okay, B-Wiz is choosing the path of least resistance and just walking away. I don't agree with that. I think that would have been a fight that he could have taken. Especially with the skirms that are coming up. But he's going to attack the house. Look, houses have 900 health, right? Palisade walls have 250. Which one's quicker to come through? We're seeing a ram coming in from B-Wiz. That's cool. He's got his Forge Siege Workshop. That's all fine and dandy. Pretty soon, I'm guessing he'll have a castle. That's nice. But there's a hole. And there's a hole. And now there's another hole. There's another hole right here. Oh, buddy. AssButt, buddy. You can't do that. Okay, this is where AssButt, you need to take these villagers right here and garrison them in your TC. Garrison them in the TC and let that do your work for you. Your tower's gonna go down. Okay, these camels and knights could have probably dove in and taken out these villagers. Your tower's not gonna go down because you did that play, and B-Wiz just wasn't paying enough attention. Your skirms are gonna die. That's just a fact. Your skirms are gonna die. you just lost a good majority of your military, Bwiz. And you are producing like a madman though. You got 4 stables. You got 10 pikemen coming out of your 1 barracks, or maybe your 2 barracks. Nope, just your 1 barracks. All right. So another good thing to learn is your hotkeys for all barracks and all stables and all ranges. You can even customize them. I customize them to buttons on my mouse. But those are ridiculously helpful in trying to oh boy, they are ridiculously helpful in trying to produce units so that you don't end up with 6 pikemen being produced from 1 barracks and 0 from the other. So looking at resources though, neither one is anywhere near Imperial Age. We're going on 35 minutes. And we're getting some combat in the center here. I didn't see any conversions. It looks like the monks might have died for Bwiz, but he did, most importantly, clean up a bunch of those camels. There's a lot more red on that field than blue. And I think this ram is about to dive in and sack the tower again. We are not seeing any kind of pikemen for red. Red is just sticking with archers and camels. Now, so another thing, if you're going to make archers, and you're in Castle Age, right? You're going to make archers and you're in Castle Age. You need to upgrade them to crossbowmen. Forget about thumb ring, forget about ballistics. You need those, but ultimately you absolutely fucking need crossbow if you're going to make archers in Castle Age. It's a need. It's not a want, it's a need. Especially when your opponent is already making skirms. And now, since he's invested so heavily in pikemen, you have to make crossbowmen. But I don't see crossbow coming in for AssButt. I just don't see it. We see plenty of knights coming in for Bwiz. We see 2 castles versus 1 castle. He's gonna have to be careful with these villagers. They are in range of the castle, but this ram's gonna come in, and this castle is going down. Yeah, he can get castle and commander in. Like, I mean, the pikemen are gonna do him plenty of good against the enemy camels. And now he's got 2 TCs being focused down, or he's got his castle being focused down by 2 other castles and a ram. There's a siege workshop right here. I imagine Bwiz is going to be producing, yep, more rams. Yep, right from here, right on top of his castle. This castle's going down. Even if he starts repairing it with this 1 vill, he's got 3 rams coming up and 2 castles on it. That castle's down. He's sending... Okay, so we're seeing a mini base pop up. I don't like this mini base. I don't like this mini base at all. So this TC is going up just in the middle of nowhere. That it's not close enough to the gold. It's not close enough to the... It's downhill. We're seeing, obviously, all of these vills being picked off. We're at now Bwiz with 80 vills and AssButt with 66. Bwiz is finally getting handcart. Really, you don't need handcart till Imperial Age, honestly. But again, these guys are going to do what they're going to do. I would have much preferred to see the TC. I mean, if you're really going to go for a hidden base, go back here to the corner. At least you're closer to a wood line here. But when you make a TC, you want it near something. You want it near something. But this TC is the worst place TC it could have been. And I mean, I get that there's no area around here, but like at least, you know, throw it over here, maybe. Throw it over here so you're near a wood line. Now, you see, now you got to build a weird mining camp here. And this is all but cleaned up. Like, I think Bwiz has this. I'd expect the GG very, very soon. I would be very surprised if there was no GG. These units could just be going into the back. It looks like AssButt is going to try to boom a little bit, but we've got a 2,000 point difference. AssButt still isn't on his way, but he's building another castle right on top of AssButt's TC. That's just a disrespect castle. This game's over. This game's over. There is nothing AssButt can do at this point. He has no military. The 30 military. He's got 3/4 of the villagers, and actually almost only 2/3 of the villagers. All of his TCs are going down to rams. He's got this little pocket of resistance back here, and a little secret base right here. But this is over, AssButt. I'm sorry. This is done. I don't know what AssButt could be planning. AssButt is making a single knight and getting a farming upgrade of all things. If you're in this bad a shape, don't get your farming upgrade to make military. I understand it's frustrating to have your farms being depleted, but honestly at this point, we've got Mamelukes on the field. Yeah, we've got three fort castles, Mamelukes. This is over. We're seeing another castle. I think B-Wiz is just having fun with it at this point. If I was B-Wiz, I might have actually made that castle a little bit more forward. But I understand where he's coming from. He just wants to put down castles and make Mamelukes. He's got a huge army. Don't attack stables. Don't attack houses, B-Wiz. If you've got... There's one thing to take from this game. Okay, we're seeing B-Wiz go to Imperial. If we're seeing one thing from B-Wiz, it's don't attack houses. There's no need to be attacking houses unless you've got like rams or something. If we want to say there's one thing coming from AssButt, it's upgrade the units that you're going for. And even to an extent from B-Wiz as well. We're only just now seeing chain barding armor for his cavalry rush. Originally he did go archers. He is Saracens, so you would expect him to go archers, but nope. He subverted your expectations and he went full knights and Mamelukes and pikemen. This is nothing like what a Saracens player should be going for, but I'll be damned if it didn't work. Now, if somebody wants to remind B-Wiz, if he pops back in the chat, if he's feeling lucky and wants to go to Tars and try a fast imp flaming camel span, I will be extremely happy. Really, any game that I see flaming camels in, I'm gonna be super happy. Yeah, we're seeing. What are we seeing now? We're seeing Commanderan finally from AssButt, but it's too little, too late. Too little, too late. And we're just going to see this castle cleaned up. We're going to see all these villas cleaned up, and I expect the GD to come in as soon as B-Wiz hits Imperial Age. Yeah, this is it. This is over. And GG. GG, my friends. GG. No? We're still going to produce... Okay, we're still going to produce villagers. We're going to produce a university despite not having any units to upgrade with. We've got no military. We're just booming. We're just trying to counter boom. It's not working very well. We're just getting castles on castles dropped on our face. We've got 4 in-your-face castles. We're about to see another. There we go. This is where he should have put this castle. We're seeing another in-your-face castle drop. This game should have been over 5 minutes ago. As soon as it was pretty much decided, as soon as this castle went down. I don't fault AssButt for trying here, but when you're this far behind, when you've got a 4,000 point score difference, you're in Castle Age with no hope of going up. You've got no military. There we go. The GG is called. GG, both players. You did well. I still don't know quite what to say about the Saracens player just going full knights and camels. Uh, but again, I'll be damned if it didn't work. Uh, if we're gonna look at the statistics here, Bwiz just outclassed his opponent here. We're seeing, KD ratio pretty solid. He obviously destroyed AssButt's entire base. He got that single conversion and just his army size. AssButt didn't produce military. That's what it came down to. Is after he lost his initial troops, he just didn't produce military, or else they got killed too quickly. Economy, no surprises here. Uh, it's the stone and gold. The stone and gold that definitely helped. We've got 6,000 more gold. The stone, obviously, Bwiz just dropped a bunch of castles. Uh, but that gold definitely helped. Uh, then we're seeing techs. I mean, as far as time's up, AssButt I think had the better Dark Age. Uh, he definitely had the better Dark Age. He had better exploration too, and more research. It's just he got the researches, but he didn't make the units for the researches, so that hurt him. His Ville count hurt him, and his castle count hurt him as well. And you can see just declining population as compared to Bwiz, and that's the first game. It looks like we might be taking a break. We will see soon if they're just going to go straight into a second game. But GG to both players. It was a well fought game. So yeah, while we're here, I'm gonna shamelessly plug myself for a little bit. So if you're enjoying the content, if you like my casting, if you eventually like my gameplay once we get to it tonight, feel free to follow on Twitch. It definitely helps out my channel. I'm trying to get up to that 50 followers to get to affiliate. That'd be pretty dope. Uh, and we also have a YouTube channel where you can see some various games, a couple of horrible fails. We have one video up right now where I lose 3 villagers in a single boar pull. Uh, it's not my proudest moment in the game, but it is what it is. Um, so yeah, feel free to check out the YouTube channel too, and drop a follow here if you like it. Subscribe or whatever on YouTube, or fucking drop likes. I don't, it is what it is. My wonderful wife is running that portion of the streaming, and she's doing a wonderful job of it. She also made this sweet intro that I'm gonna play because I can't get enough of it, and I actually didn't play it at the beginning of this stream. So I hope you enjoy. I have to play that at least once a stream because I enjoy it so much. Uh, that video comes courtesy of ShangriLlama on YouTube. They graciously gave us permission to use their video as part of that intro, and that is some sweet llama sounds. Uh, I'd love to get the rights to use. If anyone's seen Napoleon Dynamite, I'd love to get the rights to use the "Tina, you fat lard, come get your dinner" video as like a subscriber, uh, or eventually when I can get subscribers as like a subscriber video or whatever. But I very much doubt that a small time streamer will get the rights to that from MTV. We are going to be on Hideout. And AssButt is picking what I would say is probably be considered the standard for Hideout. You're gonna have either Khmer or maybe Spanish. Uh, and the reasoning for that obviously is Khmer get a much faster uptime, assuming you do their feudal and dark ages right. So you should be getting to castle as a Khmer at around like somewhere between 12 and 13 minutes. So around the time where like a decent other civ would get their dark age or their feudal age up, you should be getting to castle age. I don't like this sheep. I don't know if that was a misclick, but I don't like this sheep pull. But both players are scouting out their sheep. Something that does appear to be in neither of their favor is both of their deer spawned outside of their bases. So if they plan to pull those in, it's definitely going to take more work, as well as maybe some destroyed walls, or maybe they'll put a sheep in there. Honestly, at that point, oh no, AssButt, no. Oh, buddy, bud, you got a whole sheep right here. Was this a misclick? Is this an accident? At least split your vills. Oh, buddy. Oh man. So I'm not liking BWiz. Like, what happened? Like, you gotta put your stuff under your TC. Like, it doesn't make a huge difference from right here to right here, but it makes a little difference, and little differences win games. That's what it comes down to, is little differences win games. These sheep don't have to be this far out either. Maybe he's concerned about his vills accidentally killing one again, but these sheep can be under here. He timed the boar pull nicely, so he's going to finish his sheep and take the boar. And we might be seeing a boar pull. Nope, we're going to see a mill, and there's the boar pull for BWiz, who also timed it nicely. Again, BWiz, man, your positioning of your food sources is not ideal. This is much better. I like this much better. I don't like this as much. So you see how... okay, no, that's a dead tree. Alright. So this is an acceptable lumber camp. I probably would have suggested putting it over here, or maybe right here would be ideal. You want it to be right up against the tree line, and you want two villas on either side just to make it the most efficient you can. But that's all right. We see them both scouting each other out. We're not going to see any of that sweet scout on scout action so far this round. But I also don't see a barracks for either of them. So we're not looking at any unwarranted Dark Age aggression, which is good. We shouldn't be seeing Dark Age aggression right now. BWiz is going for the Japanese here. I haven't talked about that, but I'm not sure that's the play. And this scout is a woodcutter. I think this might have been a misclick, unless he's trying to pull a sneaky vill and bring her up here. I'm legitimately confused. He's sending a sneaky vill. Maybe he is going for some Dark Age aggression. Oh, is he gonna try to build a barracks or something up here? I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean he hasn't placed her yet. Oh, he's gonna build an outpost here, and then maybe move on to build a barracks forward? Ooh, this could be an interesting match. Oh, okay, this is okay, but I still don't like it, especially when you haven't pulled your final boar. Taking two sheep at the same time just seems a little much. Okay, I don't like this either, but come on, bring it in. No, don't kill it there. Okay. So BWiz, but. Just back your villagers up a little bit. That's all you gotta do. Or lead them over here. This hurts. It's not critical, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Okay, so he's gonna maybe make another. Yeah, he's gonna make another outpost over here. I think this is kind of wasting his stone. All the pathing is gonna bring the enemy troops through here, and I doubt AssButt is gonna think, oh, there's gonna be an outpost here, so I'm going to go around it. So what I think this villager needs to do is not build a barracks here, but build a barracks here. Or here. Like, just out of range. And I think that will do... Okay, looks like we're seeing another Ford villager. Okay, so B-Wiz is going to play a very aggressive game, I'm thinking. He's going to put an outpost here. He definitely wants to know when AssButt is coming. Nice. Okay, so AssButt is being a little bit more efficient with taking his food. B-Wiz, man! What the hell, B-Wiz? Like, come on. Come on. Next, you're going to take this fucking sheep all the way over here. Come on, are you not paying attention to that? Are you paying too much attention over here? Oh, this village is gonna die. What? No! AssButt! You saw this Vill! You saw her! Why didn't you kill it? Okay, I also... Okay, he's gonna mill his deer. But this Vill was already over here. So why not build some Ford military like here with that one and then send one of your food vills to mill out here. You know, you already had the Ford Ville. I don't know. That's it seems like he's being pretty inefficient with where he's sending his Ville. Yeah, B-Wiz. B-Wiz, bad B-Wiz. Very bad. No. Don't do again. Bad. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got outposts, so we know when the opponent's coming. We've got Khmer. If AssButt is playing Khmer correctly, he is just about to go up. So, he is going up to Castle Age. Okay. So not the best time for Khmer, but he's also going to beat the hell out of B-Wiz to Castle Age. Now, one of the things you need to do on this map, on Hideout, if you're going to do the Khmer quick up, is you need to take these vills, and if you're not going to push your deer, you need to mill your deer. Just build a mill right here, and mill your deer. Because that is going to give you the food you need to immediately go up upon getting feudal age, as opposed to you know, having to wait a couple seconds, and a couple seconds can make a difference there. We're not seeing any aggression from B-Wiz yet, so his barracks here is kind of worthless. His scout's just standing here. He's not bringing any villagers forward. So now he's made an archery range. He's made an archery range where? He's made an archery range right here, and he's making a second one. So that's all well and good. But you have early warning. You've got your outpost. You've got your Ford barracks. You either need to be doing some aggression or fast castling. This is not good. That's not going to do you any good. You need to be getting food. You are getting food, but you need to be getting food faster. You need to go up to Castle Age, like, immediately. Because you are already well behind the Khmer fast castle. And I'd be fully expecting to see a stable. Yep, we've got 2 stables. Are we going to see elephants, or are we going to see knights? I'd love to see some battle elephants, but that might not be practical. Alright, we are going to see knights. And now is when AssButt needs to start getting his upgrades. Because his knights aren't going to matter at all if they don't have any armor. If a pikeman can take him down, then it's not going to matter. We are seeing an extra TC. That's good. And B-Wiz is not yet in Castle Age. So this is where... This part of the game is where Mr. AssButt needs to be taking advantage of everything he can. He's going to kill B-Wiz's scout, but he doesn't need to. This is where he needs to be producing all the military he can and taking advantage of the fact that he's in Castle and B-Wiz is in Feudal. Like, he's going to make Spearmen, that's fine, but you've got 2 stables, produce out of them. You need more farms than this. That's the other thing. If there's another big thing for you to work on, AssButt, it's that you 100% need more farms. You need more farms than this even. But at least, you know, at least B-Wiz has his farms. We've got 9 on food versus 12 on food. And we are now seeing why. Okay, so we see this one knight diddling about over here. That's not going to do anything. This knight's chilling out in the base. Yeah, PK, this game is going to 3. I'm just not seeing... Look, this barracks is too far away. So another thing that people should be aware of, if you're newer to this game... Yeah, he's just going to make a market and totally block this. Khmer. Well, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. No, so it looks like Bwiz decided to go for some spearmen, but that's about it. He's got some archers, but it's not enough to make up for the fact that he is at almost 19 minutes and not up to castle age yet on a map that pretty much requires fast castling. We're seeing the knights coming in from AssButt. We should see, yep, castle age is coming in for Bwiz, but AssButt is now... okay, never mind. He had 3 knights, one of which he's not doing anything with. But I personally think that AssButt is kind of wasting his lead. He's not producing knights. He needs to be producing knights, and he needs to set the rally point for right here. Because if he doesn't, his knights are just going to sit there in front of his stables. And, I mean, this is also a little thing, but, like, you can delete all of these walls now that your stables are here. The stables have 1800 health. Your little walls have 250. They're not going to stop anything. But the stables will. Okay, so he did end up setting a rally point. That's good. But now he's... Why are you running away? What are you... No, you don't need to take out this barracks. That's the other thing. You don't need to take out barracks at Castle Age. You know, all you're going to do is let him get... There's several spearmen in here. There are several spearmen in here. As soon as he gets enough to take out your knights, he's going to just pop them out. Look, you can see them being produced. You can see them being produced. I'll even go over to AssButt, or Bwiz, and we'll see. There's 2 spearmen in there. They're going to clean up these knights, because these knights don't have armor yet. And they're attacking a building. As I've been saying all afternoon, don't attack buildings. If you have to patrol in, and your units will take out a building. But if you're going to attack buildings, you have to be constantly monitoring your units, because they're just going to keep attacking buildings while you're being attacked. So, I mean, you can bring your scouts and your knights down here all you want, but you're not... You entirely wasted your opportunity here. You were... So, AssButt was almost 10 minutes faster to castle, and he didn't do anything with it. He didn't do anything with it. Meanwhile, we've got pikemen, a lot of pikemen for Bwiz. Bwiz is getting gold shaft mining. No, stop that. Stop getting gold shaft mining. It's too expensive. You don't need it in Castle Age. Stop. I'd rather see you get the stone mining upgrade than get gold shaft mining in Castle Age. This is another mistake. Look at all these farms. AssButt just got horse collar. All of these farms were built before horse collar came in. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Okay, AssButt has managed to get into the economy here somehow. It looks like he broke in here, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's all of these archers, which, as I mentioned last game, crossbows. Okay, crossbow and fletching are coming in. But these... don't hit the town bell. Don't you dare hit the town bell. Just move your units. There you go. Okay, so these knights are fucked. They're just fucked. Like, look at this. We got at least 20 pikemen and at least we got 10 crossbowmen. I'd wish he'd get Bod Canero next. That'd be my wish for Bwiz over there. And we're making mangonels. We're making mangonels. Why are you making... I mean, I guess you can make them for the pikemen and the... okay, I guess I see where he's coming from. We're going to see these crossbowmen go and cause chaos on this side of AssButt's base, so I'll make sure to keep an eye on that. But ultimately, I think what we're going to see is the pikemen are just going to be faster than the mangonel shots. Alright, are we going to see some splits? Let's see some splits. Let's see some splits as he comes in and Bwiz just takes out these mangonels. This is a good strategy, though, having a couple of the mangonels behind your forward mangonel. We are going to see a stable coming from the Japanese player. Again, maybe not the choice I would have made. Maybe just another siege workshop. But, yeah, okay. Okay, these pikemen need to be careful. If Bwiz doesn't focus on these pikemen, he's going to lose them all to these mangonel. It looks like he's just set them on patrol. This could be bad. The knights are coming back in along with the mangonels. The mangonels are going to hurt his wood line here if he's not careful. He needs to move these vills. He's walled these vills in, but he needs to move them. They're going to die. These vills are going to die. Oh, they're all dying. Oh, Bwiz, buddy. They're all dying. Oh, no. Scatter the pikemen. B. Do a split. Oh, he's doing some splits. It wasn't effective, but he tried. He tried, boys. He tried. Oh, he tried so hard. Oh, and these scouts are probably gonna help pick off the oh, that's some big hits on the pikemen, but it doesn't matter. The knights are gonna get cleaned up, and the mangonels are gonna get cleaned up. They're pinned in a corner. Oh, it's a massacre. It's a red massacre. Oh no. Oh, poor AssButt. Poor AssButt. He's got 5 knights left out of his big army. And now Bwiz is in his base. Oh, we're just seeing some mass garrisoning from the Khmer player here. Okay, I'd like to see maybe a university next from Bwiz, and maybe some ballistics or thumb ring or something. Careful, Bwiz, careful. Careful, your archers are going to get hit. Oh, and look at all the knights. Oh, these archers are going to get cleaned up so quickly. Oh, that was... I don't know if that was a misclick. I don't know if he just gave up there. He did deal a significant amount of damage. We're looking at now, AssButt only has 87 villagers to Bwiz's 51. But ultimately, I think that was just a stalling action. Bwiz, how you doing, buddy? What are you looking at? We're a little heavy on gold here. I would say Bwiz definitely has more military. He's got almost double the military, but I don't think it quite matters. There's so many knights. Of course, the knights aren't upgraded, so, you know, there's that. And we're seeing some more mangonels. I'd love to see one of them bring in a castle somewhere, especially AssButt. AssButt has the villagers. Oh, and we are going to see it, boys. We are seeing it now. Alright, so now we have 14 villagers coming in for red, backed up by 14 knights and a mangonel. There is going to be a castle being dropped. Oh, and it's going to go right on Bwiz's extra gold. I don't like that it's right next to Bwiz's siege workshop. We saw this in the last game where Bwiz... Oh, okay, this is smart. This is smart. AssButt has learned his lesson from the last game and is going to wall in the siege workshop. I ultimately don't think it'll make any difference because Bwiz can just delete this house or delete this wall. But he is thinking ahead, and he is thinking, I don't want rams popping out of here. And there's enough knights to handle this. This will go down quickly. I am a little... This might be better. This is going to be better, but now the castle's up, and these knights can just afford to run away. He's going to take the fight, which that's a bad idea. But the castle's going to take care of these, and all AssButt has to do is run around a little bit. And these, ooh, careful, you're going to hit your own units there, buddy. Yeah, and that's cleaned up. That's cleaned up. And we've got a little TC over here with stone and some archers. But this is, I think this might be it. I think we might be headed to a game 3. Game 3, gents. Game 3. Okay. Okay, so I want to reiterate, please reiterate, stop attacking buildings. Buildings are important, but that's what you have siege for. If you don't need to get through it, it's much better to focus on killing the economy, on killing his villagers. Again, don't attack this castle. He's not getting it up. What you need to do is cause havoc in his economy. And this game's over. I mean, this game is absolutely over. The Khmer boom is too strong. We've got knights on knights on knights just storming in. We've got a fort castle. AssButt has likely taken this game to the cleaners. He's just going to take out the vills on the wood line and on the gold and on the stone. And now he's got ballista elephants. He's going full memes here, coming from his castle. This is cleaned up. We're looking at 113 vills to 60, and it doesn't matter what kind of military B-Wiz has at this point. I think this is pretty much a GG, especially with the ballista elephants starting to come out, especially with the knights still in reserve, still held back in reserve over here. That are still streaming in for AssButt. I just think at this point, it's over. There's a doubt castle if I ever saw one. Maybe not quite, but it's yeah. With the ballista elephants here, the pikemen aren't going to stand a chance, and the knights are going to mop up the archers. The knights are then going to mop up the villagers. This is GG. We've got rams coming in. We've got knights coming in. We've got more villager production. So, AssButt, you're at 122 vills. Time to start producing vills. You've got too many at this point. You've got 6 plus 4. Farms go brrr. Yeah, you've got too many vills at this point, bud. You could be spending that on elephants or knights or something. Yep, the vills are gonna die. The TCs are gonna die. We're seeing rams slowly making their way over. He's got 13 villagers right here. Drop a siege workshop right here. Right inside the castle range. Then you don't have to have your rams slowly make their way from over here. But I mean, he's on 6 stable production, 8 stable production. He's got units on gold taking the map. He's got his knights over here. There's no eco left for B-Wiz. We're 135 vills to 144. AssButt, my dude. You're doing great. Stop producing vills. There we go. Okay. Nope. He's still producing 15 more vills. Okay. This is getting a little excessive in terms of vills. 100. I know you like to see your food go brrrr, but 138 is too many. You're sacrificing what you could be putting into military at this point. Yeah, you're winning anyway, but yeah, all that food that could go there could go into knights. Or, fuck it, you could just sell all of your wood. Sell your wood, buddy. Use your market, sell your wood, buy knights, buy elephants. And by the way, maybe don't make ballista elephants. That battle elephants would have been a much more effective choice. Some thick pointy boys. And again, stop attacking buildings. You've got vills. You've got exposed vills right there. Attack them, not the buildings. Buddy. Like, you're winning. You're gonna win this game. There's no question that you're gonna win this game. There's 24 archers over here. But I honestly don't think there's anything. Even if you charge, you're not charging them ahead into the other base. You're not gonna reboom from this. You've got 100 villager deficit, and it's going down all the time. You've been kicked out of your main base, and B-Wiz, your opponent's going to Imperial Age. This is an entire reversal from last game, where B-Wiz did this exact thing, if not maybe a little bit more effectively, to AssButt. But this is the exact same game in reverse. And this is why I think we see players picking these kind of maps. I don't think we'll see B-Wiz picking any kind of map. Oh, we're going to see these archers took out some forward villagers on the right-hand side. But I just don't think it's going to matter because these vills, or these knights are just going to clean up over here. You got a couple of samurai, cool, but like, all your villagers are about to die. What the fuck what are you doing with these knights? AssButt. AssButt, are you trying to throw this game? Just patrol. Just patrol your... Okay, you want to try to take down the archers. Fine, I get it. But focus, my boy, focus. Like, you got these knights. They ain't doing anything here. Bring them over here. There's a wood line. He's still getting wood there. You know, you're gonna finish this castle, but you're gonna lose. I mean, I guess you have plenty of disposable vills for your 140 vills, and you're still creating 9 more. And these knights are gonna clean up the archers pretty easily. But like, Jesus Christ, man. He's getting cavalier. That's good. He's getting he's getting his plate barding armor. That's good. I like that. What I don't like is that he ignored all of these vills to hit some archers that really weren't doing much. And all of these vills. B-Wiz, my boy, it's over. This game's over. It's entirely over. There's nothing you can do. You're talking 23 cavaliers. More are on their way. Oh, don't kill the bear. Just let the bear be. Brother bear. Brother bear. I'm glad. Okay, the GG is called. Yeah. B-Wiz, there was nothing you could do there. I appreciate that you tried. Looks like we got you know, we tried to reboom. That's all right. But I think you just got outboomed by the Khmer boom, and there's no shame in that. GG to both players. We're going to game 3, guys. Yeah, just look at that. Look at that final score. And if we're gonna look into the statistics, we're just gonna see ultimate economic domination. That's what we're gonna see here. Military, okay, fine. It's the economy. It's the economy. We've got double the food, double the wood, same amount of stone. It's fucking almost triple the gold. And part of that is the fact that we had a high of 145 villagers. Now, some people might say that's too many villagers. And they'd probably be right. Because it's a 200 pop game, that leaves you with 55 for military. You probably want to be aiming closer to 120. But, I mean, I guess. We've got castles, we've got relics. There was just nothing B-Wiz could do there. Look at this. Look at this castle age time. We've got 14 minutes for AssButt, and we've got 21 for B-Wiz. Now, if you do the Khmer fast castle on Hideout properly, or on Arena properly, you should probably be getting closer to 12 or 13 minutes. If not, like, in the 11-minute range if you can do it really well. Because you should also be pulling your deer, and you should also be making everything as efficient as possible in Dark Age, so that you can immediately go up to Castle Age upon hitting Feudal Age. I don't know what B-Wiz was trying to do. It looked like he was just going to try for feudal aggression, and then he gave up and went to try to castle. But on walled maps, it is undeniably the meta to go fast castle. Yes, you can harass your opponent with like a man-at-arms rush or something, or archers, and sometimes that'll work, but not if you go that slowly, my man. Not if you go that slowly. Again, we're talking, you know, you hit your feudal age 11. You both hit it at the same time. That's fine, but Khmer are just going to go straight to fast castle, and you should know that. You should know that, my friend, that Khmer are just going to fast castle on Hideout. GG, but this was definitely an AssButt win. And we're going to game 3. So, yeah. This has been a great series so far. All right, we're going to go Golden Pit. Oh, called it. So we are going to see a Magyars versus Franks game on Golden Pit for the 3rd round of Dark Age Cup BWiz versus AssButt. So I would be very prepared to see some cavalry action. Definitely some cavalry action. I don't know if Magyars is necessarily the pick, but I guess we'll see if he wins or not. Yeah, so I'm hesitant about Magyars. Right, exactly. You'd think like Mayans or maybe even like Spanish, Mongols. I don't know. Uh, but Magyars, the only reason I'm hesitant about Magyars is because you've got with Magyars you've got no eco bonus. So you're already at a disadvantage against, for instance, the Franks, who get plenty of farming bonuses because they get their farming upgrades. And BWiz again with the bad positioning on your taking your sheep. I mean, it hasn't mattered too much so far, but like I still don't like it. Just move your sheep under your TC. Just do that for me, please. But anyway, wow, I like AssButt's base way better here. You get a quick wall here, house here, and a wall here. And then you're walled. And you've got all of this wonderful, you've got this entire corner to yourself. And that's great. He is scouting with his sheep. I like that. BWiz is not. Okay, this sheep is much better. BWiz, on the other hand, you can still wall here. You're going to lose access to the stone if you wall there. So maybe walling here and here. You can wall this side pretty easily. And keep your corner as well. So it's not as bad, but this one just has this nice little stretch of trees that like you don't even have to wall that. So I like that. Both maps aren't bad. I do like that BWiz's boar are both right there, so we didn't have to change the villager point. Here is a little bit more spread out, but it's not bad. Neither map is bad, and I think we're going to see a very interesting competition for round 3. Ultimately, this map is going to come down to who is better at taking the middle. I mean, that's what all Golden Pit games come at. Hey, does anybody know how to do a raid on OBS? Huh. I don't know. That's something that I should learn for some other time, because I think Kevs is also doing or casting this game at the same time, and I'd love to raid his channel, but I'm not sure how. Yeah, that's a shame. All right, so again, we're in the middle. We're gonna see some boar taking. Badly timed. He just took this sheep, but it's not the end of the world. We're also seeing. We're not seeing a. Okay, we already saw a boar pull from AssButt. That's good. Hopefully we don't see a villager loss here. Careful. Careful. Oh, okay, he hides it just in the right time. He takes much more damage. Oh, careful with this Vil. Oh, whew. Okay, he takes way more damage than he needs to. But he gets the boar. And he's starting to wall up. I don't think he needs to wall up this early. Obviously, I can see the opponent, but even if he was getting ready for a drush, I don't think walling up this early would really be necessary. And it looks like he's maybe stopped at the moment, which is good. Yeah, we're just seeing. I mean, this this was obvious. This was always going to happen. I would have put maybe a house here. Because I think that's not a hole, I don't think. But just to be safe, I would have put a house there. Especially because a house has 500, whereas a palisade has 250. So you just, you're making it easier on yourself. We're probably going to start to see walls here. We're definitely seeing, this isn't the wall that I'd necessarily make, but it's also not the wall that I'd make, if that makes sense. I mean, if you're going to make a wall here, you might as well make it up here, just so you have access to that wood line. And if you put guys on stone here, then you're not going to be able to be ranged by archers. Because right now, AssButt can just walk some archers up right here and take out anyone you have on gold. Again with the... Come on, B-Wiz. The positioning. The positioning. Oh, man. Alright, we've got both boar taken, it looks like, and AssButt is going up to feudal age. AssButt has consistently been beating B-Wiz up to feudal age, and we see why, because B-Wiz is going at 20 vils, so 21 pop, whereas, AssButt is going at 21 pop, whereas B-Wiz is going for like 23 pop. We see AssButt building a barracks, and taking over some sheep from, or taking over some of the cows from B-Wiz. It's not a big deal. There's no laming here. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know why you'd need to go 23 pop archers, though. Yes, you're absolutely right. AssButt is going 21 pop scouts, and he's doing it correctly, but I don't know why you'd need to go necessarily 23 pop for archers. I mean, 21 or 22 can work just as well. I guess he's Magyars, so he probably needs the extra anyway. But I don't know. They're both on the way up to feudal age. But again, wait, no, but that doesn't make sense. So why would you go archers as Magyars? I mean, I guess he went. Never mind. I guess he went knights as Saracens. So I've answered my own question. So AssButt doing a good job. He's definitely going for that stable. He's definitely going for a scout rush. He's got the food for it too. We're seeing he's getting double bit axe, which is nice. He should also be grabbing horse collar pretty soon. B-Wiz has mostly walled his base, which is nice. He did not need to make a wall here. That was a waste of wood because this is not a hole. But he'd know that if he had scouted it. And it looks like we're going to get a stable here as well. So yeah, he's going 23 pop scouts, presumably. But we're already starting to see the scouts come out for AssButt. And even worse, we are seeing that AssButt has not grabbed horse collar yet. B-Wiz has grabbed horse collar and double bit axe, which is good for him. But any farms, yeah, see, all of these farms are being made without horse collar, which means that they're going to need to be refreshed way, way faster, and it's just going to cost AssButt wood. It might not matter. We've got scouts coming, but the scouts are just doing nothing. All right, here they go. B-Wiz is fully walled at this point, so it's not going to be the best scout rush. But he also doesn't have too many villagers nearby. He has this villager, but this villager seems pretty preoccupied building a blacksmith. He didn't make houses behind his wall, so the walls are not super strong. He is also running away with this vill. He's got a couple of spearmen, but... Alright, we're not seeing any more scouts, so we see that AssButt has realized that he's not going to get anything out of this scout rush and has stopped producing scouts. That's good. That's what he wants to do. He's maybe going to get a couple of vill picks off of this scout rush, which is good. I mean, nope, never mind. He's not gonna get anything out of this. He's gonna get maybe one mil pick. The important thing is he's gonna harass Bwiz, and AssButt is already 5 villagers ahead. All he has to do is harass Bwiz and maybe get a couple of villager kills. It's not really important at this point. We're seeing 3 scouts coming from Bwiz over to AssButt. AssButt can just make a couple of spearmen or just make some house walls. It doesn't really matter. These scouts are not getting in. They're not even actually attacking the walls. And, okay, so again, 750 on the houses, right? 400 on the palisade gate. So, why are you attacking the house? It's also a lot harder to house wall behind a palisade gate than it is to house wall behind a house. So, you know, don't do that. Now you're just retreating with your scouts. Why not attack somewhere else? Keep the pressure up. Keep the pressure up. Always. I guess you can use these to scout now. Or you can use them to try to hold control of the middle in case AssButt sends some villagers down here. But don't just bring them back to your base. There's no reason to have them back to your base. And is that the patrol? So he's set them to patrol all the way across the middle. But he doesn't need to do that. Because the villagers are only going to be coming from his opponent from over here. So he can just set them on patrol right here. That's a much smaller area, much better chance of him catching something. I mean, that's what you got to do.
Again.
It looks like both of them are going to be content to boom up to Fast Castle. We're seeing 37 to 27 villas. Bwiz needs to catch up. He's 10 villagers behind. He only lost 1 in that scout rush. He's constructing his market now, but he does not yet have the food to go up. What about AssButt? AssButt is on his way to Castle Age. Again, much earlier than his opponent. I don't know if Bwiz is tilted from the last game, or he got tilted by that small scout rush, but this is not looking good for Bwiz here. Bwiz still doesn't have the resources to go up. He's selling his stone to buy food. Okay, he's going up to Castle Age now, but he's significantly behind. And this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well at all. At all. Yeah, we've still got the 1 scout. I wonder if that's on auto scout. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So yeah, we're just booming. At this point, they've stopped producing military. We've got a couple of spearmen coming in from blue. But AssButt is just upgrading, getting his upgrades like he should be, while he waits for Castle Age to come in. That's all he needs to do. This isn't going to be a problem. That's just a distraction. And these spearmen might be a small problem, but we're gonna see AssButt coming in with upgraded knights in Castle Age. He should build a second stable. No second stable. We are seeing another TC. Are we gonna see a third TC? And we're gonna see a third TC. I might have put that TC here, like just deleted this mining camp and put this TC over here. But ultimately, not the worst you could do. Or maybe even just deleted these walls and put it over here. We're seeing chain bar armor. Hey, maybe maybe AssButt's been like checking out the stream in between games, because he's getting his upgrades on his units now, and he's getting them much faster. Meanwhile, we have our Magyar's player, Bwiz, our boy. He's getting his horse armor while making infantry troops.
Right.
He's also getting husbandry. So, guys, husbandry is great, but you don't need it right now. That can be used to make villagers, can be used to make knights. Much rather you get bloodlines, much rather you get armor, much rather you even get like forging. All right, PK. Have fun. I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you following. Have fun. Thanks. I'll be here all night. Alright, so we're not seeing any knights coming from AssButt. AssButt should, on top of producing villagers from 3 TCs, which he is doing, he should be also producing knights that he's buying upgrades for. But he's not. He's making farms, which is good. That's good. But he's not making military. Military. We have pikemen over here for Bwiz. Bwiz has 20 military. All Bwiz needs to do is send some villagers with some pikemen and plop a siege workshop right here, and he's got this game. Like right now. If he did that right now, he'd win this game. PK has 1 knight. Or sorry, AssButt has 1 knight, not PK. PK just left. Yeah. AssButt has 1 knight. Bwiz has 20 pikemen. It's math. It's simple math. Okay, so we are going to see what looks like he's going to maybe... Let's switch over to Bwiz real quick. Do we see a siege workshop? Nope, we're going to see a stable in the middle. I don't agree with that at all. At the very least, drop a TC down there. At the very least, drop a TC down there. No, don't. Why? Why would you do that when you have a safer stone back here? Okay, and we're seeing a mangonel rollout. Again, not what I would choose. I would probably choose some rams. Get some rams in there. Maybe get a castle. You have 0 on stone right now, so I understand why you're sending those to stone. Drop a castle, start getting those Magyar Hussars. Okay, these scouts are going to die. The knights are just going to pick them off easily. They might get one pick. Nope, not even going to get 1 pick. The knights are just going to slaughter them. And this castle is going to go up. Easy. Now, if these pikemen can get there on time, we might actually prevent it. They are going to be fighting uphill, but we might be able to prevent this castle from going up. The knights don't want to fight that battle. That's a bad battle for the knights to fight. But the village, the quick walls. Look at the quick walls. He's doing what he can. And we're about to see. Yep, quick walled in. Nothing blue can do. There's absolutely nothing Bwiz can do to get this castle down, and he's doing exactly the wrong thing by attacking the castle. That's not going to happen. Especially because he hasn't gotten the 10% upgrade to, against buildings. So now we have a castle up, but it's out of position. This castle shouldn't be here. I mean, it's all fine and dandy for protecting your base, but you weren't really seeing much aggression against your base. What you want is a castle down here, because this is where all the money is. Very, very literally. All the money is right here in the center. Get a castle here, get a castle here, get a castle here, and then get a castle here. We're seeing a TC up here. That's a badly placed TC. Bwiz, buddy. No. Nope. Bad. Nope. Not a good TC. Would have been better right here. Would have been better right here. Not good. Would have been better if you put one down here. Bwiz, you got to get on gold. Take as much as you can, because if you get kicked off gold later, you're not going to have shit. We're seeing some knights come around the edge of the battlefield. I don't know if they're patrolling. It looks like they are patrolling here. Nope, they're going somewhere. I don't know where though. Alright, so we're seeing knights and pikemen. That's fine. I'd like to see some siege. I'd like to see some rams going up on that castle. What have we got for Okay, so it looks like AssButt is looking to go Imperial Age. I think we're about to see him click to Imperial Age, despite not having very much map control, nor very much military. And we are seeing the Imperial Age at 30 minutes with 5 military. That could be the end of this game. That could be the nail in the coffin here. If I had to say for BWiz to do something right now, it's to take all of this military, all of that military, and attack here. Or attack here. Do something with it. Build a castle in the center. Build a castle in the center. Build a TC in the center too. Oh, I just heard a relic get picked up. So it looks like AssButt is going for the relic. He knows that he doesn't have the center, so he's going to try to get the relics instead. And he's going to try his best to keep himself in gold. He wants to keep gold. Now he's going to build stables. He's going to build a shitload of stables. And I think we're about to see an absolute assload of paladins. That's what I think. I think we are about to see paladins out the wazoo. He's already producing knights. He's going to upgrade them, and then he's going to upgrade them again. And we're just going to see as many paladins as he can. And he's going to try to break through the walls over here and just spearhead straight through BWiz Eco. And again, we're seeing that boom from AssButt that we're just not seeing from BWiz. AssButt has 40 more villagers at 30 minutes in. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And now we're seeing the results of that boom. He went up to Imperial, and he's already back up to 1,300 food and 1,400 wood. He's got 38 on food as compared to BWiz, who has 23. I mean, what else do you need to say? Yeah, BWiz has the army numbers for now, but we see they're catching up. This is catching up, and BWiz still doesn't have a castle in the center. Or a TC. He has no defensive buildings in the center. And so we see Cavalier coming in for the Franks. That's good. And as soon as we see Imperial, we're gonna see Paladin. Or actually, we've already seen Imperial, so we're gonna see Paladin coming in right after that. He's got the oh, that's BWiz actually. AssButt has the resources to go Paladin. Though he is producing some axe throwers to take out the pikemen. Now we're going to see a third castle from AssButt down in the center, and that's going to take a good chunk of the center control away from BWiz. BWiz is making this castle too far back, in my opinion. He could easily be making it up here. He has the control of the area, but he's only got knights. AssButt has the hill and cavaliers and a castle. This castle's going up. This is easily going up. The axemen are going to take out the pikemen easily. I mean, we're talking about Imperial Age units versus Castle Age units, and this castle goes up. Garrison, okay, whew, that was quick, Garrison. All right, he's got to be careful here, because he's going to lose a couple of units to conversions, but the monks are going to go down. He did get 2 conversions out of it, though, so that was definitely monks well spent. Got to be careful with another monk. There we go. That monk's not going to get a conversion. Get the Mangonels. And the Magyar player is in trouble here. The Magyar player is in a lot of trouble here. Because we have throwing axemen. We have cavaliers. We have everything. Sell your wood. Sell your wood, AssButt. Just sell all of your wood. You just sold a bunch of it, but sell all of it. Okay, we're about to get elite throwing axemen. Is that it? Yep. Again, we're looking at 115 villagers to 69. Nice. And his center control is gone. BWiz's center control is gone. He's got to be kind of tilted from that. He's making more pikemen, but with the throwing axemen there, the pikemen didn't do him any good over here. They're just not doing him any good at all. They're just not doing him enough good. And there's nothing you can do about that. There's just nothing you can do. I'd like to see some siege. Okay, we are seeing some trebuchets from AssButt. We're also seeing conscription, which is going to help with his knight production. He built 9 stables, but is not using 9 stables. And that's partially because he just doesn't have the eco for it. So that is a little bit excessive. Um, I'd say at most you need like 6 stables, but hey, that's him. So we see Bewey is almost to Imperial Age. He's getting his armor for his pikemen. He's still producing pikemen. He's getting fletching for some reason. Maybe he's planning on switching into horse archers. Uh, but we're about to see some cavalier just bust in. This castle in the center is going down, and Bewiz suddenly has no way to get gold. He's all out of gold in his base. Nope, he still has 800. He still has 800 gold, or 1300 gold. But all of this is gone. Send the throwing axemen over, take out Bewiz's axes here. There's so many trebuchets. Yeah, this is gonna be hard for Bewiz to come back from. I'm interested to see what he does. He's got 8 cavaliers gallivanting throughout his economy. They're attacking buildings right now, which, you know, again, don't do. But I mean, they're gonna wipe out his wood line. They're gonna wipe out his wood line before the pikemen get there. Pikemen can't do anything about this before he takes out all these. Oh no. That's right. There you go. Just patrol away. Take out all the villas you can. Look at this. 136 to 55. Again, I think AssButt is going a little bit too heavy into the boom. A little bit too heavy into the boom. You can use all of that pop for military. But you did so much damage right there. So much damage. These cavalier need to move. But so much damage. These throwing axemen are coming in. The TCs are going to take down, are going to get taken down by these trebuchets. The pikemen have no chance against the throwing axemen. I think this might be GG. This might just be GG. Sorry, Bwiz. The score doesn't really lie though. It's you got a 6,000 point deficit, and he's got counter units to your only units. I think this is it, man. I think this is it. You fought well. You fought hard. There were mistakes on both sides, but I really appreciate both of your plays. But this is over. There's nothing you can do against this. You're making 1 archer. You don't have the gold. And all of these throwing axemen are coming in. Yep, and that's a GG. And what a GG it was. What a series. Let's see what we've got. We've got on the map. There's just too much production. There's so many villagers on AssButt's side. He just outboomed his opponent. Again, I think 136 villagers is a little excessive, especially on like Golden Pit. But who am I to say anything? It worked. You know, he got, I don't even know how many elite throwing axemen, 45 elite throwing axemen plus some trebs, and that's really what did the game for him. If we're going to look at the statistics, we're just going to see, again, like the other games, we're going to see military higher, we're going to see the economic destruction. That's what we're going to see, the economic destruction. I'm not even going to look at the military tab, but look at this. Double the food, double the wood, double the stone, almost double the gold. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And they both played really, really well, but I'd say his Bwiz's biggest problem is not producing vills. Biggest problem. He's getting up to 70 vills or so, and then he's focusing on military and not producing anymore, or he's not producing from multiple TCs. I've noticed that there's been several times where he doesn't go for the immediate 3rd TC, and that's where AssButt just pulls away from him, and that's what does it. I mean, he just gets destroyed by the boom, and it happens to all of us. But yeah, he got taken out by the boom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. I am now going to do the match between Just a Pleb versus Crazy Foxman. Thank you anyone who stuck with me so far. Uh, and if you like the stuff, please feel free to follow me here on Twitch. And we have a new YouTube channel that we just started. And that is just ShangriLlama on YouTube. There's a link in the Twitch channel, so feel free to go and check us out there as well. All right, so we're gonna load in. It looks like the first game is gonna be on Arabia. Crazy Foxman is gonna be Mayans, and Just Pleb is going to be Vietnamese. All right. So, as far as maps go, right away, what I'm noticing is that so Just a Pleb is in yellow. Both of his golds are forward. He's got this little side gold over here too, but both of his golds are forward, and one of his stones is forward. Immediately do not like that. We've got, meanwhile, Crazy Foxman has a decent one. Decent gold here. He does have a forward gold, but at least he can fall back on this one, which is his main gold anyway. And both of his stones are nice and safely tucked back in the back of his base. This isn't a weird Arabia map like we saw earlier today. There's no crazy mountains anywhere. But everything seems to be going alright so far. I don't like this. I really prefer when they pull their boar actually under their TC. But that is what it is. It looks like we've got some walling here from Just a Pleb. Just a Pleb, clearly a Viper fanboy, choosing yellow. He's going to go for some ambitious looking walls. Oh, he's going for some very ambitious walls. He's going to wall off all the way across here. That is the most efficient way to do it. But if there's an attack, he's not going to be able to get to these walls over here in time. That's just not going to happen. We're seeing their villager count. Crazy Foxman is significantly behind. And it looks like Just a Pleb has changed his mind and decided to make his walls up here. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Maybe not the best thing, but it is what it is. He's probably going to make a barracks right here. I saw him just deleting his walls. Yep, barracks is going up. And just like that, he is almost full walled. He's just going to wall back to here, which is the right move. And then he's good. We're seeing him grab Loom as well. He's at 26 vills, or 25 vills. And he's going up to feudal age. I think he went a little ambitious there. We're going to slow down to normal speed. And we're at 10 minutes, 25 vills for Just a Pleb, and 22 for Crazy Foxman. Crazy Foxman at this point, it looks like he's going for a drush, but he should be going to feudal age. He's very far behind the curve. He is going to get his drush, but Just a Pleb is already full walled. That drush isn't going to do anything. That drush isn't going to do jack shit. Yeah, we see the Eagle Scout over here. It might be able to take out this Ville, but the drush isn't even... The drush, he's got all of his... Crazy Foxman has 4 militiamen just sitting in his barracks. He's not doing anything with them. Is he going to turn them into man-at-arms, maybe? I don't know. Just a Pleb is in feudal age, though, which means probably archers? He's the Vietnamese, so definitely archers. But I'm not seeing archer ranges from Just a Pleb. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Surely this is an archer range. Surely this is an archer range. Okay, we're seeing an archer range. I don't like that placement. I don't like that placement. Both of these archer ranges should be right here. In front of his gold, protecting his gold. Failing that, that's really it. There's a hole somewhere over here, probably. Unless this Eagle Scout's just been diddling around, there's a hole. He should, Just a Pleb, I'm just going to call him Pleb. Pleb should have constant archer production from this point. And he does. He's starting his archer production. He should start 2 archer range production pretty soon. There we go. He's still making villagers. That's pretty clear with 29 to 24 vills. And he's doing a good job. We also have Foxman getting his walls up, but he is not full walled, and I don't know if he will be. He definitely had a yeah, I don't know. These are some ambitious walls from our friend Pleb, though. Like, very, very ambitious walls. He's not going to be able to react when and if Crazy Foxman brings his probably men-at-arms. Crazy Foxman has just been sitting there for a while. He's not getting men-at-arms. Did he forget that he had... I think Crazy Foxman might have forgotten that he has 4 militia just chilling in his barracks. Oh, he is getting men-at-arms. Okay. He's also... looks like he's going for an archer range. His scout might have seen some archers milling around the TC. But he's also getting double bit axe, which is good, but he needs to focus on Vil production too, because he's idling his TC far, far too long. We're already seeing it. We're at 15 minutes and we've got a 10 Vil lead. That is not good at all. We don't want to see that. Oh, apparently raiding is as simple as just typing /raids. Alright, so we're seeing the men-at-arms get demolished by the archers here. That is completely unsurprising. I'd like to see a little bit better micro from this. You know, there's a whole Art of War mission that's just devoted to microing against units that you're better than. But yeah, those men-at-arms aren't going to do anything. He should really stop creating men-at-arms and start creating skirmishers, not archers. Crazy Foxman did not take his extra deer. He did not take his ostriches. So he's already at a disadvantage. He even found these deer. He knows these deer are here. He just didn't take them. Oh, these archers should take some... Oh yeah, these archers are going to be devastating on the wood line. Yeah. He's just creating so many archers. The men-at-arms, he's got 3 men-at-arms. Men-at-arms aren't going to do anything against archers. It's never going to happen. He might get a surprise hit if he releases them as the archers pass by. But that's just not going to happen. We're seeing constant archer production. And yeah, he tried to pop them out. And he might get 2 archers, but these men-at-arms are just going to all die. They're all going to die. Every single one of them. And this right here is why you put your military buildings on your wall. Because this archer is now trapped in here unless he deletes a wall or makes a gate. Crazy Foxman is now almost 20 vills behind. He's got several idle vills, and he's being pressured by Vietnamese archers. So many archers, just so many archers. They're going to break in, but Just a Pleb is playing it cautious. Just a Pleb is being very, very careful, way more careful than he needs to be. This scout should be taking out this archer. There's no excuse for just leaving your scout there. But yeah, no, he's gonna come in. He's trying to find a hole, maybe. Pleb needs to. Oh well, Crazy Foxman is about to be housed. If he doesn't make some houses quick, and it looks like he is trying, but this wood line's gone. This wood line's gone. It's already not looking good for Crazy Foxman. If Crazy Foxman somehow pulls this out of his ass, I will be shocked. I will be shocked and appalled, because Just a Pleb had him on the back foot since about 12 minutes. Look at that! What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Pleb, you're living up to your name. What the hell? What the hell is this? You have a gate. You have your only gate there. Okay, no, you did make a gate here, but what the hell, Pleb? Come on. Alright, we've got 17 archers here. There should be more archers on the way. There are. We're seeing still almost a 20 vil difference. So, you know, not what you want to see. You don't want to see 28 military versus 13, and you don't want to see 50 vil versus 30. See, again, this is why you don't put your gate in the back of your base. Crazy Foxman has 7 idle vils. He's got, you know, a couple of men-at-arms that aren't going to do anything. And why? So, okay, so Pleb is going up to Castle Edge. He is also retreating with his 16 archers. His only opposition is a couple of other archers and men-at-arms. Blue, Crazy Foxman. You made 18 farms. You made 18 farms, and you only just got horse collar. And you have 8 on wood. If you don't see the problem with this, you've got bigger problems. 34 archers for the Vietnamese player, and they're about to hit Castle Age. They're going to get, hopefully, Bodkin Arrow. Hopefully, they're going to get Crossbow. They're going to get Thumb Ring. They're going to get Ballistics. And before any of that even happens, they're going to wipe out this tiny, tiny little man-at-arm army. Like, this is a disaster. It's a fucking disaster. These men-at-arms are all going to die. They're all going to die. Every single one of them. Very quickly, they're going to do nothing. Nothing at all. He even brought Pleb a goat as like a thank you present. Yeah, so that's that. He's getting crossbow, he's getting thumb ring, just like I said. Hopefully he grabs Bodkin Arrow too. We're gonna see a second town center. We're gonna see a third town center. Foxman is still in feudal age, and this is over. This is a bulldozer waiting to fucking devastate this. We're seeing Bodkin. We're seeing all the eco upgrades. We're seeing continuous villager and archer production. I'd like the waypoint for this to be like up here. No, stop. You people. You people. There you go. That barracks has 1,500 health. 1,500 health. This has 250. Okay, attack the skirmishers. There you go. Okay, that many crossbowmen against that many skirmishers don't stand a chance. The town bell's been rung. This game's over. This is GG. This right here is called a GG. He's released his eco way too early. There's 40 crossbowmen in his base, and you're halfway to castle. This is done. It just at this point, the only thing holding Pleb back is that he doesn't have ballistics. Look at that! Look at that line. Look at that poor line of arrows as this villager escapes completely unscathed. But the farms are all going down. He's gonna take the wood line. Pleb's gonna take the wood line down, and this game is done. This game is done. There's nothing at all that Crazy Foxman can do to stop this. And look at this. There's a line of villagers and archers, and I'm pretty sure soon here we're gonna see a Ford Castle from Just a Pleb. Yep, Ford Castle from Just a Pleb. These archers should be able to protect these vills. They're just a couple of men-at-arms. Woodline's gone. Look at the vill count. 28 to 68. This is ridiculously, like, he doesn't even need this castle. This is done. He's getting the longsword. Again, this is Mayans. So I think where he started to mess up, where Crazy Foxman started to mess up, was he doesn't understand how to play Mayans. Mines are an archer civ. You can make, you know, you can make skirms all you want. You can get the GG being called, but I'm gonna finish this thought. There's nothing to say. You don't. Crazy Foxman didn't understand how to play mines, or else his plan got shoved so far off base. He went for a big man-at-arms push in Feudal Age, but you're using an archer civ. I don't know if he eventually planned to go like man-at-arms into Eagles, but if you wanted to do that, Aztecs would have been the choice, because they get the +4 attack. Mayans, you want to go for either crossbowmen or plumes, and maybe going to Eagles is like a last resort, and or a you're holding him but you want to fuck with his eco. I mean, pleb did everything right here. Pleb, despite being a pleb, he boomed, he made military, he won the fight to every age. I would argue maybe a little slow to castle, maybe a little slow to feudal, but he still beat Crazy Foxmen by 4 minutes, or by 3 minutes and then 4 minutes. So I can't even really complain. That was a wash. That was a wash for pleb. And we shall go into game 2, which is Mayans versus. Okay, now we're seeing a reversal where on Arena, where pleb is going to play Mayans and Crazy Foxman is going for Cumans. So that's a weird choice. I guess we're gonna have to see how it pans out. So we're going all visible. We're just gonna speed things up a little bit. I'm gonna talk about the maps. I think this map, Blue's map, is a little bit more interesting, just because it's got the 2 little extra things, and he's got a gold inside of his. So he's got 3 gold inside of his, whereas pleb only has 2, and this third one is kind of outside. But beyond that, the maps aren't bad. So I don't necessarily, you don't need to do this right away. Eventually, if you want to put a TC here, that's fine. But you could have just made your wood line here and made it that much easier, or here, and made it that much quicker for your villagers to get there and start getting wood. Yeah, we've got boar poles, that's alright. We've got cows being taken. I don't see any deer being pushed in yet. I'm going to slow us down a little bit. Yeah, I see wood camps. I don't see deer being pushed. I see cows being taken. The deer are over here for blue. Another boar over here for blue. Deer over here for yellow. Yellow definitely has the closer deer and the easier to take deer. These are going to be a pain in the ass to take. But if either of them want a fast castle, they need to take their deer. This is a bad. That's bad. That's a bad mining camp. If they put that mining camp here or here, it would have been much better. Or even here. But here is just inefficient. Blue needs to take his second boar. Has Blue seen his second boar? Yeah, Blue has seen his second boar. He's just not taking it. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yellow does not have that problem. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna speed it up just a little bit more until it starts getting interesting. But so far, Blue's got a couple of vital vills. He still has not taken his second board. That is going to be a major problem. But we're looking at 29 pop and 26 pop, and neither. Okay, Blue is going to feudal age at 27 vills. That's good. That's where you want to be. Yellow, on the other hand, is going to 32 pop and still making villagers. Also, I wouldn't suggest making this many farms. I know you're trying to get to feudal and then castle because you didn't get your boar, so I guess it's kind of unavoidable. But At the very least, wait until you can get horse collar, man. Hopefully he gets horse collar before he makes more farms. We're seeing a barracks being built. We're seeing yellow going up at 34 vills. That's pretty hefty for a castle time, or for a fast castle time. But he does have plenty on gold. He's gonna get his buildings made probably fairly quickly, and he will definitely have the food for it, especially if he just buys food from the marketplace. He's instantly making 2 archery ranges, a market, and a blacksmith. So he definitely prepared that very well, and he will have the resources to go up to Castle Age immediately. And so will Crazy Foxman. Crazy Foxman and just Pleb going up very quickly. And now is where we see the difference in their play. We have Crazy Foxman just getting double that axe, while we have and 2 archers from presumably 1 archer range. Yep, 1 archer range. And we have what? Do humans get? Humans must get their siege workshop faster. Siege workshop and battering ram available in the feudal age. Okay, so not the choice I would go for, but I guess as humans you don't really have much of a choice. Meanwhile, we have archer production from Just a Pleb. Just a Pleb has 4 archers with 4 more on the way. He's got fletching. He's getting the armor. Crazy Foxman is getting fletching as well. And they're both continuing to make villagers, though yellow is housed. Yellow is in the vill lead. This battering ram, though, does nothing. So building this siege workshop and building these 2 battering rams have done nothing so far. You're playing on arena. You're not doing anything. Likewise, these archers aren't doing anything, but that's okay because you don't need to do anything. You just need to wait for obsidian arrows to come in. You hit Castle Age, you build a castle, you get obsidian arrows, turn these into crossbowmen, or better yet, you just make blooms, and then you win. This isn't gonna do anything. You're sending 2 rams defenseless to do what? To soak up enemy fire? To batter down a gate for your military of 6? Better to just save your rams, honestly, man. Like, you haven't even upgraded to crossbow yet. I mean, you're getting them, but like, where's Bodkin? Where's Thumbring? Where are all of your upgrades that make your shit worth it? Okay, and look, you're not gonna see each other. You're just passing here, just passing. But we're about to see a castle being dropped on your ass, and you've just got capped ram, which is fine. Capped ram is great, and you're definitely gonna get into his base. You're not gonna like it when he drops a castle on yours. And I fully expect you to probably just turn around. Are you just going to turn around, or are you going to continue attacking? You got to see this at this point. You know that he's at your doors, and he knows that you're at his doors. So what's gonna happen? What is going to happen? Okay, we've got 6 archers that are going into Pleb's base. We're seeing this ram be attacked by the scout. That's not going to do anything, but this castle is going to do something. And we're seeing the crossbowmen come back. So this will get cleaned up easily. This is going to be a problem for Crazy Foxman, because I fully expect plumes to come on the way. And if plumes don't come, then I will be very sad. Yep, we've got a lot of idle vills for just Pleb, but he is going to defend from this ram push. We're going to see more rams coming, but oh, somebody's grabbing relics. Somebody's getting relics, unless I just clicked on one. Yeah, I did just click on one. All right, we're good. But yeah, these crossbowmen are going to come back, and this pressure, I don't think I just don't think Crazy Foxman can keep up with this pressure. I would like to see some plumes. I would like to see Obsidian Arrow, especially. But yeah, these villagers are just gonna knock down this. Just gonna knock down this. They're gonna kill these archers. And I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that might just be GG. That might just be GG. Your military's gone. You're 10 villas behind. All you've got is rams. You've got no other military. You got a couple of other military. You've got 29 to 5. You're getting Bodkin and Thumbring, but your opponent's already got Thumbring, and he's getting Bodkin too. And he's constantly producing. You can see there's a stream of yellow coming from his camp. So all he needs is Obsidian Arrows. All he needs to get is Obsidian Arrows. He'll break through easily. He'll just trash your buildings. Trash your buildings. This game won't be going long. This is going to be a short game. The Rams will die. It's going to take a little while, but the Rams will die. They might take a little bit out of the castle. There we go. There's Obsidian Arrows. Obsidian Arrows means that these guys will eat the TC. The one TC that he has. Because he hasn't built a second one. Meanwhile, we've got 2 TCs at least for our Mayans player. And look at this. We've got 32 of these archers. Watch how fast this town center's health is going to go down. We've got 2,400 health. Oh, and it's already GG. Already GG. And that's it. That's it, ladies and gents. That is the game between Crazy Foxman and Just a Pleb. It was a very quick second match. I mean, Just a Pleb kind of just swept the floor with Crazy Foxman. I don't know if he was having a bad day. Maybe he, got tilted after the first round. I don't think humans was the pick. Certainly not meta. But I would have expected like an Aztecs pick or maybe a Khmer or really anything other than humans. I think maybe his thinking was I get Rams in Feudal Age, but he didn't have that much to back the Rams up with. And frankly, I'm not all that sure that Rams in Feudal Age are all that worth it anyway. Just because even if you have that extra, even if you have those Rams, right? In Feudal Age, the most you're gonna have to contend with is maybe some stone walls, but like that stone and wood can be put to so much, or sorry, that golden wood can be put to so much better use in Castle Age, where you can build TCs or you can build better military, or just anything other than Rams. I just don't think humans. I don't really think humans are very good anyway, but definitely not. Definitely not for that kind of match. Yeah, what do we have for tech tree for humans? Because I rarely see them played. I very rarely see them played. So I know they get additional town center can be built in Feudal Age. So that's what he should have done, not the Siege Workshop. If he could have built a second town center in Feudal Age, he could have outboomed the hell out of Pleb. But he didn't. He went for the Siege Workshop instead. And that, he could have gone for Kipchaks, I guess, in Castle Age. He got the extra 50 HP to his Palisade walls, but that didn't really help. So yeah, that's it. That was casting 3 different series throughout the night. Again, if you like the content, feel free to follow here on Twitch, or just check out the YouTube channel. There's links below. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. I really appreciate it. This has been, I think, my longest continuous cast at almost exactly 4 hours. So I'm going to end it with my intro, and then I'm going to go rest my throat for a little bit because I've been talking nearly continuously since 6 p.m. All right. Night, everyone.